A little motivation for you. A little motivation for you.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tiffany. It is Tuesday, y'all. We are ready for another episode of Tips Tuesdays live rehashed. And I am so excited about tonight. As usual, I live for Tuesdays. I hope y'all live for Tuesdays by now. We live for Tuesdays. So anybody that is tuning in for the first time, Tips Tuesdays. This is Tips Tuesdays Live Rehash is a spin-off of the audio podcast Tips Tuesdays. I bring in special guests to give different perspective on the different topics that I talk about on the podcast. So I'm always excited to see what the different perspective and where the conversation is going to go. And we are in season 9, y'all. We're in season 9. We started this thing in 2022 and we still going. And we're gonna run until the guys say stop. All right. So tonight, I am super excited about my guest. We met on TikTok and it ain't never stopped. So I'm going to bring to the stage none other than Miss Lady T.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? What's up, Tiff?
What up? What up? What up? So this has been a long time coming.
Yes, it has been, and the time has come.
Yes, it has. I'm so excited to see where tonight's conversation goes. I know it's gonna be good. As I stated, y'all, like I found her on TikTok. Found her on TikTok. Now you know some of everybody is doing some of everything on
True
TikTok.
story. True
But it's not
story.
too many people that I will scroll and I will actually dive a little deeper into the page. And so I know for a good probably like 2 months straight, I was watching your lives and things like that. And when I say powerful woman of God, powerful woman of God, and transparent. That's what I really like. Transparent. So yes, we are going to get into things tonight. I'm going to have her introduce herself here in a few. Right now, if you are tuning in live, let me know where you are tuning in live from. Let me know that you are here in here. Say hello, hello. We live for Tuesdays. I see somebody already said, Crystal said we live for Tuesdays. Yes, we do.
Yes,
Y'all,
we do.
tonight's episode is going to be very compact. We got some new things rolling out. We got some a lot of information rolling out. So I want y'all to be very active in the comments, like y'all always do, because y'all know I say it goes down in the comments.
In the comments.
It goes down in the comments. It does. What
It
up,
does.
sis? How you doing? So yes, let me know if you're watching from Facebook, if you're watching from YouTube, where you are watching from, and how you are doing tonight. All right. So we are going to get started. We are going to get our announcements out the way. Y'all know how we do. We get them announcements on out the way so y'all can see what all is going on. Um, yeah, what all is going on. So here we go.
Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements. Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements.
All right. So first I'm gonna say, y'all, go and stream my music on everything. Whatever you listening to music on, go and stream it.
Yes.
Go and stream this music like y'all listen to Beyonce, Kurt Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get all of the genres, whatever genre of music you be listening to. Do the same, have that same energy. So go to TikTok, use those sounds on Facebook and Instagram. Whenever you're posting your content, use those sounds. Just put into YPHANI, find you a song and put it at the back of your content, you know. So stream that up, stream that up, stream that up. Okay. Also, go if you have not already, go subscribe, like, share, and follow the podcast. The podcast, as I said in the beginning, this started off as an audio podcast. Every Tuesday, I release an episode. Whatever you listen to podcasts on, you can go and find the podcast. Share with someone else. As a matter of fact, right now, while we're doing these announcements, share this episode out with other people. Do not be a hoarder of this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement.
You've been going through some things, been through heartaches and pains. You gotta know that God is there through the fire and the rain. You've gotta keep your head up when life is tough. You've gotta keep your head up. Don't give up. You should walk by faith and not by sight. You've been
Make me more like you.
make me more like you. I don't wanna sing just a pretty song. Everything I do for you, I wanna please you, Lord. Show me how to be more like you, talk like you, Lord. And show me how to love your people so unconditional. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you.
Mr. Mixer got it lit.
Gotta get to the paper, yeah, you know I'm getting it. Gotta keep the grind so strong, yeah, you know I'm feeling it. Been in the state too long, gotta go and get it. I'm committed, I'm so with it. Gotta get to the paper, yeah, you know I'm getting it. Gotta keep the grind so strong, yeah, you know I'm feeling it. Been in the state too long.
All right, so I'm going to be talking more tonight about everything Tiphani.com. We got some things that it's going to require some participation. So we are going to be talking about everything Tiphani.com tonight. Go and get you some merch. That's all I'm going to say at the moment. We're going to come back to that. So if you need any kind of content design, such as flyers, banners, programs, any kind of content that you can think of, I can design. Hit up Tiph Promotions. Allow me to take the busy out of your business. Also, if you have any upcoming events and would like for me to be your digital DJ, I am the girl that you can call. All right. And then right here, this is some of everything that I do: singer, songwriter, podcaster, graphic designer, digital DJ, voiceover, background vocals, and features, and so much more. That's just it in a nutshell right there. And then speaking of songwriter, I have been nominated for Songwriter of the Year this year. Last year we took Podcast of the Year. This year we got to take Songwriter of the Year.
Let's go.
We'll speak it on.
Let's go.
So y'all go vote, vote, vote. Voting is going on right now as we speak until July 15th. I was about to say the wrong date. But July 15th is when it is over. It is unlimited. Now let me tell you what unlimited means. That means that you can go to the website, vote, submit, go back up, do the same thing, and just keep doing it over and over and over and over. The Music Love Awards is something that happens every year. I believe this is the 11th or 12th year that it's been going on. It goes on in Little Rock, Arkansas, where they recognize so much talent from all over the world, not just in Arkansas, from all over the world. And if you follow me on Facebook or any of my social media, you can get that information about the Music Love Awards that will be happening in August. It's August the 28th and 29th. And if you want to be in the place, I would suggest you go ahead and get your tickets because it will sell out. It will sell out. It is an awesome, not just awards, but worship experience. Like you have to be in the place to understand the excellence and just the ambiance of the nights. It's 2 nights and it's just done with excellence. Shout out to Mama Francis on Music Love Awards. She's doing an awesome job and I love it. I love it every year. I said if I'm not doing anything else, I won't be there. Most definitely. So I think that is all of the announcements for right now. What I want y'all to do right now is I want y'all to share this episode out. Go ahead, take the opportunity. That's the only time I should see the numbers go down is because you're sharing it out. That's the only
Share,
time.
share, share.
Go back up. Go back up. But as y'all are sharing out the episode, I am going to have Lady T to introduce herself. Introduce yourself to the people. Tell them about yourself. Tell them about some things that you got going on. Just let them know about yourself.
All right, all right. Well, hello there, people. I am Lady T. My name is T Asia. My auntie gave me the name as Lady T as a little girl, and I never liked it. But then I adapted to it in this new chapter of my life. And so I go by Lady T now. I am originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, currently in Houston, Texas. I have a 5-year-old little boy that's amazingly bright. He is such a light in this world. Um, what do I have going on? Let's see. Let's see. I am the proud owner and founder of Expressive Consulting, where we believe that the gift is within. I truly believe in pouring into people and helping people to realize that everything that you are looking for, that you are searching for, and that you think you need is already on the inside of you. Along with that, I offer virtual administrative assistance as well. And I also have the release line. I am not a counselor. However, I am here to listen. I am here to give spiritual advice because sometimes people just need somebody to talk to, and that's what the release line does. I'm also a content creator. That's how Tiff found me right on TikTok, but I am a no niche content creator. Yes, I am an assistant pastor. However, and Tiff know the saying, you will not put me in a box. You will not tell me I can't say this or do that or look like that because I am a pastor. Who are you to tell me what a pastor look like? And so that's me in a nutshell. She said I'm transparent, so there y'all have it.
Yes, and y'all see that Expressive Consulting LLC. Y'all check her out. You didn't mention your journal.
I did. The gift within. That is the
Okay, okay.
journal. It is the journal. The gift within is a journal. I should have specified that. It is a 2 week guided journal that allows you to learn. Like I said, everything you've been searching for all this time that you feel like just keep escaping you is because it's already in the inside of you. You just haven't figured that out yet. And so that 2 week guided journal helps you to understand and help to birth the new you.
Yes, most definitely, most definitely. Which I'm gonna be getting my copy soon. Doing tips Tuesdays. I'm getting to know a lot of authors, a lot of people just in business in general. So I
Hmm.
have a cart, and when I get to everything, when I
Gotta
get
check them off one by one. I listen. I'll be
oh
the
my
same
God,
way.
yes, because I love to support others.
Me
I
too.
like to support everybody that has something going on. 'Cause
Hmm.
everybody does is important. It's important, you know.
Exactly.
Check out your
Exactly.
time. You check out your money. You take out your money. You take out your money, and
Hmm.
people don't
Okay.
realize what you put into things. I
Exactly.
always try to support some way, somehow, whether it is getting the product or just simply advertising that, hey,
Hmm.
y'all get this.
Yep. Exactly.
Yes, so y'all check out Expressive Consulting LLC. There is the uh, uh, website. I just went blank there. The website right there, expressive-consulting.com. Y'all go and check it out. Like I said, get that journal. She got an ebook too. Did you say that?
Hmm. I
Yes.
do. I do have an ebook. I didn't even mention that one, but I do. I do. It's a lot that goes on in expressive consulting. But yeah, I do have an ebook too. Hmm. I do. A journey to
Go and
freedom.
check it out. Go and check it out. And even if it's something that you're not interested in, tell somebody else about it. That's what I say.
Exactly. And even if you don't see what you are looking for listed, I promise you, most likely I do it.
Yes, yes. So,
Absolutely.
all right. So that is Lady T for you. Like I said, I discovered her on TikTok. So you know what I'm about to say now. Y'all go follow her on TikTok.
That's right.
Go
Follow me
follow
on TikTok, Lady T
her
underscore
right there.
17, I think.
Look, I
I
just
think that's my handle.
um,
I think my TikTok handle is Lady T underscore 17. I
see,
think
I got
that's
it
it.
right there.
Oh, perfect. Look, you know it. Look, see
I
it was
did
up
my
on the
research
screen.
before the show.
Thank you, girl. Come listen. I don't even know.
Yeah, so that's lady underscore T underscore 17.
That's
So
it.
y'all
Y'all got it.
go and check out her TikTok. It's entertaining. It's
Mm-hmm.
worth looking at. It's worth scrolling if you're gonna scroll on TikTok. I'm just saying.
Don't come over there judging. Okay?
Don't be
Don't
coming
come over there
out
judging.
show down. So
Okay?
we are going to get in things tonight. I see y'all in the comments. I see y'all in the comments. All right. Somebody said they sleeping.
Wake
Understand.
up.
This is a late night podcast, but you know what? I had thought about changing the time, and then I was like, no, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yep,
And,
that's right.
you know,
Stick with it.
yes, and your audience comes to you. So
That's right.
you might be a little sleepy, but guess what? By the end of the conversation, I'm always hyped after the conversation. It takes me a minute to wind down. So then I got my coffee, because it only gets gooder and gooder.
Mm-mm. Not a coffee at nighttime, not for me. I need to sleep tonight.
But yes, yes. So back to I said we was gonna talk about everythingtiffany.com. Everythingtiffany.com is my website. And within this website, you get some of everything. You get some everything that I uh, do. So you can go there, you can find the podcast, you can find music, you can find any promotional deals that I have going on for Tiff Promotions. You can find out what I'm doing with Riff and Rev. You can find out what I'm doing with TNT, which I did not say that in the announcements. I will tell y'all about that here in a minute. But you can find out exclusive exclusive episodes that we've been doing in this season 9. That's something new that we've been doing is the extra inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. So go to
Okay.
everythingtiffany.com if you want to know what's going on, because not necessarily am I putting everything on social media. So go to everythingtiffany.com. All right. Also, this is where everythingtiffany.com comes into play because in recent episodes we had a travel agent on here. And he wanted to do a giveaway. Now we will give more details on the giveaway, but we are going to be doing, I'm just going to call it the big giveaway for for season 9. So what do you need to do for this big giveaway? Now, it will be about travel, of course, because it was a travel agent that wanted to do the giveaway. So, what do you need to do to be a part of this big giveaway? I'm glad you asked. So, what you need to do is you need to go to everythingtiffany.com, and for every piece of merch that you buy, that you purchase, you will be entered into a drawing. So from now until the last episode of this season, which is July 28th, I'm going to be monitoring this and seeing who's all purchasing merch. And for every piece of merch is another chance for you to be a part of this giveaway. So share, let people know. Or even if you don't want to share this information, you might want to just go and get you some merch from tonight on to July 28th. As a matter of fact, the day before July 28th, that way I'll be able to put everything in the drawing, and there's going to be a big giveaway. Okay, so y'all stay tuned. Y'all tune in. Y'all go get that merch. Go to everything
Go
to
buy that merch.
Yes, we have shirts, we have bags, and even if you want to purchase, if you want to put an order in for a mug, just email everythingtiffany.com. Not email everything Tiffany at Gmail, and let me know that you want to purchase the mug. This has our logo, the Gooder and Gooder. Also, if you would like Gooder and Gooder on a t-shirt, you can let me know. I haven't updated that part of the website where I have that logo on there, but let me know if you want Gooder and Gooder, because that is, yeah.
Yes.
It
Gooder and
all gets
gooder.
gooder and gooder.
It
So
all gets gooder and gooder.
yes, whatever it is, if you are local here in Conway, Arkansas, you can purchase some bookmarks, notebooks, calendars, even though we're halfway through the year, but just to support the podcast, we have all of that. All right. So every piece of merch gets you a chance into the big giveaway. All right. So that's the big giveaway
Okay.
news.
Y'all better be
Awesome,
running to
y'all.
everythingtiffany.com after this episode.
Yeah,
Go run
go
over
to
there
Tiffany.com. Get you
and get
some.
your merch.
Get you something. All right. So also big news, y'all. I was checking my stats for the podcast and everything like that. And usually I don't really pay attention to numbers, but I do pay attention to the numbers at the same time.
I do, but I don't.
For a minute, it seemed like we was just like stagnant at 7,000, right under 8,000. But y'all, I looked. It was probably 2 weeks ago. I looked, and y'all, we have reached over 10,000
Hey,
plays, streams, and downloads. So
let's go.
thank you to y'all that are listening to the episodes, that are commenting on the episodes. You are engaging with the podcast because that is so
Yes.
important to know, if it's resonating with you, if it's not resonating with you, if you're sharing it out. I'm looking at all of that just to, I know that I'm walking in my purpose, but sometimes you need a little, reassurance. You know what I mean? So,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, we have reached over 10,000 play streams and downloads. So shout out to
Amazing.
y'all. Clock that.
Okay, clap.
Yes. So I am so excited about that. And to add, if you are not doing anything this Friday, tune in on social media on Facebook, and we are doing Yahweh. Yahweh is you always have worship experience here. It is a Riff and Rev production, but we just worship God in song, in scripture, in prayer, whatever is going on at the moment. So if you're not doing anything at 8 o'clock, tune in on Facebook for the Riff and Rev page, Riff and Rev. If you're not following Riff and Rev, go and follow Riff and Rev, okay? Riff and Rev. Because like I said, everything that I got going on, go to everythingtiffany.com and you'll see all that information right there, okay? All right. I think that is everything. You just go and check out everythingtiffany.com.
That's all you got to do.
If I've missed anything, I'll probably think of it in a minute. But we are going to get into things right now because I'm excited to get to this wheel of topics that we are going to talk about tonight. I see y'all in the comments. I see y'all in the comments. Yes. All right. So we're going to get to this wheel and we are going to pick our first topic of the night. Here we
Let's
go.
go.
Y'all ready?
We ready.
Quit spin the wheel in the comments.
Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel.
Right,
Let's get something started.
right. Hashtag spin that wheel.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop. Oh, look, this was a random one that I put in there. When it doesn't stop. Because I put in this random one because I wanted to see where the conversation is going to go. When it doesn't stop is the topic. You want me to
Hmm.
go first?
Sure.
Okay. When it doesn't stop. Now, this is a show of inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. So, when it doesn't stop, sometimes life be life and life and. And we all know that you're going to go through something no matter what phase in life you are in. You are going to go through things. It is not always going to be easy. It is not always going to be easy. But what are you going to do in the process of things when it doesn't stop? When it doesn't seem like anything is changing, when it doesn't seem like when it seems like you go two steps forward only to go three steps back.
Hmm.
When it doesn't stop, what are you doing? I want you to take like a self examination. Are you trusting God in the process, or are you complaining in the process, or are you doing both? I really don't see how. Well, I guess you can complain and be trusting God, but realistically, we do, um, because not all the time that we complain doesn't mean that we don't trust God. It's just like we are human and we feel those emotions, and it's like, God, what you got going on right here? What am I supposed to be doing right here? But
Okay.
at the moment when it seems like it doesn't stop, are you seeing what you are supposed to be getting out of that situation? Are you seeing, are you praying to God more? Now, first of all, I hope that's not the only time that you praying to God, because we always say on here that we want to build a relationship with God and not basically like a ATM, as my pastor say. We only go
Mm-hmm.
when we need something. You know,
Yep.
I'm only coming to you at this moment. ATM. I just came up with that one.
At
ATM.
this moment.
At this moment, I need you.
Uh-huh.
God, I need you in this moment. At this moment,
Uh-huh. At this moment.
but he ain't heard from you before now.
I'm telling you, don't know you. Who that is? Who
What are
that
you
was?
stop? What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you going through it? How are you going through it? My pastor always says, how you go through a situation determines how long you are going to be in that situation. So you might as well go
Mm-hmm.
through it. You might as well go through with grace. You might as well go through and be patient. We don't like being patient. We don't like waiting,
Hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know. So when it doesn't stop, what are you doing? That's how I'm gonna start that.
Okay. All right. So for me, when it doesn't stop, then you need to. Because obviously you're missing something. So when I think of when it doesn't stop, I think of a cycle. And
Mm,
every cycle needs to be broken. Right? So when it doesn't stop, you need to. And when you stop, you need to pay attention to what's not stopping to allow God to show you how to get out of the cycle. Because oftentimes we think, man, I just keep going through the same thing over and over, no matter how hard I try, no matter what I do. And that's because you haven't gotten what you were supposed to get out of that season. So that season continuously repeats itself. And not necessarily does that season belong to you. Okay? Things are passed down from generation to generation, right? So not necessarily are you in a cycle that you created. So you may not even understand the cycle that you're in. So when it don't stop, you need to. And
mm,
sometimes you have to dig deep to figure out where it come from. Because for me, I know I had to dig deep. I had to get some family information. I had to know some things, right? So I understand because I would just you like we have to understand that everything that happens in life is accounted for.
mm.
Nothing happens by happenstance. I know we like to think, oh, that was a coincidence. Oh, it wasn't. Like nothing surprises God. God knew it was gonna happen at this day, at this time, etc. And so when it doesn't stop, yo, we need to stop to take a second to see why it happened to
Mm,
figure out what's causing the cycle so that you can begin to break it. And 9 out of 10, if you caught up in a cycle that you had nothing to do with, that's what you are, a generational curse breaker.
mm.
Don't run from that. Embrace that. And you want some key signs about you being a generational curse breaker? You're probably the black sheep. You're probably the one they didn't labeled off, the one they didn't cast out, the one they didn't throw aside, the one they always feel left out, ostracized, feel like you don't belong, etc.
Yeah.
Generational curse breaker. So when it doesn't stop, you stop.
Mm.
That's what
That,
I'm
that,
gonna
that's
say.
good right there. That's good. And how you said about the cycles, uh, our children, they pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention. I said that because I remember my son, he was playing me and his dad some of his music. And in some of the lyrics, it said that we are breaking cycles that we didn't even create.
Yep.
So like it's like you didn't even have a choice.
Correct.
And so when he said that, I was like, okay, that was a little deep, son. Okay,
It is.
cycle
And
we didn't create.
imagine how powerful you are if you are generational. Imagine that God was sitting in heaven and he said the cycle got to end in that bloodline. Let me send down Tiff.
Yes.
Imagine that's how I view my life. That's how I view it. That God was sitting in heaven and he said that cycle and that family has to break. Matter of fact, he did it on both sides.
Mm,
That's how good he is. He said the cycles have to break. Let me send Tiasia.
yes.
And so Tiasia had to go through what I had to go through to become who he created me to be.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? And so in order to obtain the power to break generational curses, to even become aware that you are a generational curse breaker, you have to be seeking the face of God. You have to understand who you are and who you are. For real, for real. And
Yes.
that don't come by just no 5 minute prayer. You just going to church on no Sunday. You think because you say your hour for the prayer before you go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Or you give a couple of dollars to the homeless man on it's gonna take
Right.
more than that. Gonna take
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah. Take some work.
Yep.
It takes some work. I say one of the titles of my episodes is uh, nothing works without work.
Yep.
Nothing works without work.
Nothing.
Even when it comes down to your faith, um, faith
Correct.
without works is dead. You
Did.
gotta put something
Yep.
into it. You can believe all you want to, but if you don't do nothing about it, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Ain't nothing gonna happen. Exactly. And the
Yeah.
truth of the matter is, we say stuff like that, but that don't even make sense. That you believe it because you don't. Because
Right.
if you believed it, then you would be working. See, your mouth just saying words that your heart yet to believe. And I just posted something about that on TikTok. Because if you truly believed it, that's what you'll be doing. You'll be putting forth the work to do it. You wouldn't be expecting God to just miraculously drop it in your lap. I think I had said that one time on my live when we was on there about my book, right? I
Mhm.
say God had called me an author. I had put it on my mirror and I said, I am an author, a best-selling author. I said this for years, at least 4 years, because I did an affirmation mirror for at least 4 years. I said this. What was I expecting God to do? Write it for me?
Right.
So I was saying it like being real, right? Did I expect him to write it and send it down from heaven and put it in my mailbox and say, there you go. That's the book I want. Like, no. So I was saying it for over 4 years, but I ain't believe it.
Mhm.
Because if I had really believed it, that's what I would have been done. I would have been wrote it. It wasn't until I actually believed that I was capable. That's what hold us up. We don't believe we're capable. We don't believe God or you. Why would God use us? Why would God use me? You know what I mean? Like that's what we tell ourselves. Why would he? I did this, I did that, I did that. You know what I'm saying? When it doesn't stop, when my sinning don't stop. When I ain't stopped my sinning yet, huh? Why would he use me? Because he chose you.
Right.
Because he called you.
Mhm.
That's why. Don't count yourself out, baby.
Yeah. And either way, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen either
Whether you
way.
willingly do it or not,
It's
whether
gonna happen.
accept everything that you're supposed to do, somehow, some way, you're gonna
Exactly.
do whatever it is that needs to be done that God already said that you was gonna do.
Correct. Oh, you have a choice or not, and you just gonna keep living in those same cycles, and
Yeah.
somebody else gonna do it. Cause God, one thing about God, He ain't gonna make nobody else miss out because you decided you wasn't gonna do it because
Right.
you playing around, right? Like, cause somebody else's blessing is in your mouth. That's a given, right? God's not down here talking to us. You know what I'm saying? He speaks. The Holy Spirit is within us, and that Holy Spirit speaks to us. But God's not down here preaching sermons. right? He used the ones who he's called to do that. So
Right.
a lot of people salvation, a lot of people transformation, a lot of people all of that is in the mouths of people. But if they choose not to do it, guess what God gonna do? Use somebody else.
To do
So
it.
you could choose to never let it stop. That's just gonna be your choice. You get
Yeah.
to live in that cycle. So you blue in the face if that's what you choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the will of God is still gonna be done. That's a fact.
Yes. Yes. Most definitely. When it doesn't stop. Hey.
Hmm.
Hey, that's just the first topic, y'all. That's just the first topic. We getting
That's just the
warmed up.
first one.
We getting
Okay.
warmed up. Let's go on back over here to this wheel. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Y'all put hashtag spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel, spin that wheel, spin it.
Checking in. Okay, so this is just I'm gonna let you start this topic off, but checking in, however you want to put your perspective on that.
All right. So I'm gonna go with what I always go with. What I started with my TikTok live. This is how it all started. It was about checking in, believe it or not. Because my very first challenge I ever gave my TikTok followers to do was to, soon as you wake up in the morning, without touching your phone, without talking to your children, without kissing your spouse or none of that. I mean, literally, as soon as your eyes open, to check in with God, to say,
Mm-hmm.
Lord, thank you. And so that was the very first challenge that I ever gave my viewers for 30 days. And I say, just watch how for those 30 days, if you start doing that, just watch how your life will change drastically. Because there's a drastic change that happens when you check in with God daily. God wants to commune with you. You just too busy to commune with Him. You know, a lot we like to say God's not there. God is always there. The
Mm-hmm.
Holy Spirit, He left with you. He left that inside of us, and that is in you. I don't care if you just completely living in sin, whatever. I don't care how deep in the valley you think you are, how lost you think you cast out. I promise you that Holy Spirit is still within you, and it's just waiting on you to check in. Check in with God every day, y'all. I'm telling you, soon as your eyes open in the morning, I'm gonna challenge y'all on here. I'm going back to it because maybe some of us fell off. I promise you though, but after those 30 days, and there was so many people that said, man, now I say a full prayer. Now I gotta set my alarm clock 5 minutes early because I'm praying for 5 minutes before. That's the whole point because you're giving God the best of you. Soon as you wake up in the morning, you're telling God, you are the most important thing that is in my life. Not my phone, not my family. Yeah, those things are important, but nothing is more important than God. Checking in with God is vital, and not just when you want something at that moment. Like she said, being an ATM. No, not just when you need God to do something. Now you checking in because woe is me. No, you're checking in with God because you're just grateful that you are still here. You're checking in with God because you're just thankful that you know what I'm saying. Like you have the ability to turn on lights in your house. That you woke up inside of a warm bed. Like check in with God because it's right to do. Because you know that God has been there for you and that He will always be there for you because He's promised you that. And even when they get hard, check in even more. See, the
Mm-hmm.
problem is when they get hard, we stop checking in. But I try something different. You've been doing the same thing for the longest and you've been getting the same result. So try something different. Check in with God when they get hard. As soon as they get hard, start checking in even more. You was checking in once a day now. When it get hard, check in 6 times. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to up our game. It's time to stop playing with this thing and check in for real. That's my check in.
Check in with God. That's one thing that um I've been I'm not struggling with, but just working on. Because like you said, when you get up in the morning, the first thing that you do, if the first thing that you do is grab your phone and start scrolling on Facebook and social media and all,
Mm-hmm.
that's a problem.
Yep.
If social media is the last thing that you look at night,
And the first
that's a
thing in the
problem.
morning, come on now, that's a problem.
That's
It
a
is.
problem. And
Yeah.
I said it before on another episode. After a while, that kind of becomes an idol.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're
Mm-hmm.
putting that before God, ain't no kinda it's an idol. It's an idol when you're putting that before God. You spend
Exactly.
work if you go and check your phone history, how much you on your phone, and
Mm-hmm.
it is way more than the time that you are putting in with God.
Yep.
That's an idol.
It is.
That's a form of idolatry.
It is.
And people don't
Especially if
realize.
everything that you're consuming has nothing to do with him. See,
Right.
sometimes we make things difficult, right? Because it's not that you're on the phone, you're just consuming the wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could look at my phone time and it say I've been on the phone an hour and a half, but guess what? Most of that hour and a half was me watching a sermon of somebody preaching, me
Right.
listening to, you know what I mean? So, like, it's what you utilizing that time. If you just scrolling, listening to foolishness, and
Yeah,
that's all you dumping into you, then, or you know what I mean? Like, yay.
you
But
are
if you are using it because you're reading your Bible app, or because you know what I'm saying, like you study, like that's like make it useful if you're gonna do it. Make sense for
right,
your algorithm. Like I tell people, your algorithm tell me a whole lot about you. A
man.
whole lot about you. You know
That,
what I mean? Like, so if
hey,
you're embarrassed about you, if you wouldn't put your algorithm up on the screen for people to see, then you might need to, try to readjust that thing.
right, right. And that's the episode in the making. I'm waiting for the right time to release that episode. But what is your algorithm looking like?
Hmm.
Because the things that you entertain is what they put in your algorithm.
That's right.
What you consume is what's gonna come out of you.
That's
What you
right.
take
Yep.
in, that's what's gonna come out of you.
Mm-hmm.
If all you're listening to, and you can say ouch if it's you, but if all you're listening to is vulgar things, guess what's gonna come out?
That's true.
Vulgar things, because that's what you're putting in. You know,
Whichever one you feed the
what are
most. If
you
you
what
feed your flesh the
yes, what
most,
are you feeding?
yep.
That was another episode. What are you feeding your mind? What are
Mm-hmm.
you doing with those things that you are on this as my dad say this machine. You just on this machine, and you just on it constantly. Like we're if you look at how the world is set up these days, like
Mm-hmm.
you can't even really like eat
Yeah,
because
it's
you're
meant to
all on our
distract
phone.
you. It's meant to take away. It's meant to distract you. It's meant to put your mind on things that your
Yes,
mind have no business being on. That's what it's meant to do. But are
yes,
you not powerful than this machine? Like, is your mind not more powerful than like we get? It's excuses that we fall into. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
it's excuses that we fall into, and until we able to call it that for real, then we're gonna just continue with excuses. But I too myself have found myself. I'm not judging because I too myself sometimes will find myself going down rabbit holes I have no business going down, and I look up and 45 minutes then went past, and I'm like, bro, I was reading 45 minutes worth of foolish comments. You know what I'm saying? Because that comment section, baby, that'll pull you in more than the post.
Yeah,
Sometimes I don't even see the post, and I'm in the
and you don't
comments.
forgot what you even
So
read.
exactly. So like I know how easy it is. All I'm saying is all steady. All steady. You are a capable human being. You know that if you was on that phone for 45 minutes doing scrolling, guess what? I'm gonna be in my word for at least 45 minutes because God deserves that much if that got my attention. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Like if time flew by that fast, it's gonna fly by again when I read my word. And yeah, I know you're gonna get sleepy. That's the main
Yeah,
thing everybody say. Every time I read my Bible, I get so tired. I bet you do because you don't read anyway.
right,
That's the whole problem. We don't read if it's not on the phone. You know what I
right.
mean? So the problem is the reason why you get so sleepy is because you're not a reader. Because if
Right.
you were a reader, you wouldn't get sleepy when you read. It don't have nothing to do with you reading the word of God. It has everything to do with you not being a reader. You don't read.
Yeah.
So
That and
reading
they
has
wait to
become
the end of the
therapeutic.
night.
It's stupid.
That and they wait to the end of the night to read the Bible. Now you know you didn't had a long day. You didn't
Exactly. Instead of
it's
reading it on your lunch break,
yes.
you ain't got to stroll on lunch break. Read your word.
Right.
Or
Right.
even if you ain't got into the word yet. Because and I've said this a million times, Tiff, I am not a Bible pusher. I am
Mhm.
not a Bible pusher. I believe the Bible, absolutely. But I'm not a Bible pusher. I am a relationship with God pusher. So
Yeah.
even if you have not opened up that book, I need you praying. I need you praying. Just communicate. Stop thinking you gotta get on your knees and you don't have to get on your knees to pray. You
No.
know what I mean?
That's
That's reverence. Yes, that's reverence. There's different postures to prayer. I am not negating that. Okay?
Mhm.
There's different postures, absolutely. But that ain't where you gotta start. You know what I mean? Like just have a conversation. You could be in your kitchen washing. I talk to God when I'm doing anything,
Yeah.
anything. You know, so we just gotta stop making excuses. That's what it boils down to be excuses.
It is definitely
We
what it
make
comes down to.
excuses not to check in. That's all. You got time. You just ain't trying to make it. You in the
And
shower. What you thinking about when you in the shower? What you thinking about when you go use the bathroom?
right. Because look, I always say in the bathroom, that's when the scrolling is happening the most. When you're on the toilet and your legs go numb because you didn't been on there so long.
Is because you've been on that so long scrolling. Instead of scrolling, I don't even bring my phone to the bathroom most times. Like, cause I don't. That's my time. My shower time. That is the purest worship I get every night. You hear me? Is when I'm in the shower. Number one, that's my quiet time because most of the time when I'm in the shower, my son is in his room, and I'm not hearing mommy 26 times. And so
Right,
that's the
right.
quietest. You know what I'm saying? The quietest time I have for me. My
Yeah.
shower time is my worship time. I ain't thinking about no foolishness in no. I turn my worship music on, baby, and me and God communes. And I guess God said she got to do it every time in her birthday suit. Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, is it, we make excuses why we don't have time. Because think
Yeah.
about what you do during the day where your time is idle. And I just use the shower in the bathroom as just like one instance, but it's many things that you do during the day where your time is idle that you could just spend talking to God.
Yep.
Got them on lunch right now. I got this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I hope it's good to me. Stop thinking about your prayers got to be so deep or profound. You know what I'm saying? Like just having conversation like you would call up your friend and talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Check in.
Man, find what works for you.
Correct. Find what
What
works
works
for
for
you.
you.
It's your relationship with God.
There's no instruction manual or anything like
Mm-mm.
that. Find what works for you. Like you said, your
Exactly.
time is when you during your shower time. Whatever works for you, but be intentional about it.
Exactly.
Because that's the key thing. Being intentional about it. I'm sure that y'all want God to be intentional about everything that
Oh
y'all do
yeah.
for you. You know,
Absolutely. You don't want him to miss. You don't want him to miss when it comes to you.
yes. So
Mm-hmm.
be intentional with that check in with God.
Yes.
Yes, this is getting good. This is getting good. I see y'all in the comments. Uh, what my husband say? He said, "I'm going to sleep on my lunch break too." We we
Before
eliminate
you take that nap, say you a little prayer. Before you take that nap, say you a little prayer. Then you might oversleep. So maybe wake up and say the prayer.
perfectly you. Oh man! All right, we're gonna knock out one more topic. We're gonna knock out one more
All
topic.
right. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin
Y'all
it.
put in the
Spin that
comments.
wheel.
Spin
Spin
that
that wheel.
wheel. Spin that wheel. All right. This one is gonna be purely you. Don't faint.
Don't
Don't
faint.
faint. Don't faint.
Don't faint. All right. Let's see. I want to start this off. Okay. I know.
Y'all put in
Let's
the
just be
comments.
100.
Don't faint.
Put it in the comments. Don't faint. Let's be 100.
Let's do.
Giving up is always easy. See, the thing about life is that we always have options. We always have a choice. And when given an opportunity, we always choose the easiest out
Mm,
because that's how we wired as people. We don't want to really go through nothing difficult. We
mm,
really want the easy way out. If there's an easy way, if there's a simpler way, then that's the way I'll take. Like I was talking to my sister-in-law not too long ago, and we was talking about how we be like God open doors, knock and the door shall be open, right? But what happens when you become a locksmith, or what happens when you become a person that know how to pick locks? you will say God opened the door that God really didn't open, or you'll open the door before God opened it because you then became a locksmith, because you then became a lock picker, because you don't want to go through the difficult things. You don't want to go through the process. You just want the end result, right? I encourage you tonight to don't take the easy way out. Don't faint. Don't take the easy way out. Don't give up when things seem hard. That's when you really need to push. I heard a preacher one time tell me that when things get the worst is when you're about to experience a breakthrough. And
Mm-hmm.
I have lived so long enough to know that that is absolutely true. I have been at the point of breaking and never broke, but I broke through. And I am telling you tonight that no matter what you are facing, no matter what you are going through, no matter how difficult it has been, no matter how long this season has lasted, no matter how hard it feels, do not faint. Do not give up. Do not feel like you have lost because one thing you have done is gain victory. Because the moment you were birthed, you were victorious. The mere fact that you entered into this world was victory in itself. We serve a God that is undefeated. There is absolutely nothing that God cannot do, and there is no battle that He has not already won. So, no matter if you are in the middle of a fight, if you just walked into the fight, or at the end of a fight, you are still victorious. Do not faint when it gets thick. This is when I need you to realize it. Here's the key because the world teaches us the opposite. It's in our weakness that God is made strong.
Mm-hmm.
It is in our weakness that God has made strong. Please hear me. Please stop being a strong friend. Please stop thinking you have to be so strong for everybody. Please stop thinking that you got to show the strength. The only way they know I serve God for real is to show I'm strong. The devil is a liar. He never commanded that from us. That's something we adapted in this world because we do everything backwards. It is okay to find yourself weak because that's when God can step in and give you strength. That is when you will be your strongest, is when you allow God to step in because you realize that you cannot do it by yourself. So instead of fainting, I challenge you to literally acknowledge the weakness and step into the strength of God because
Mm-hmm.
it's waiting for you. It's there. It's already on the inside of you. You just have yet to tap into it because you don't know your own strength. Do not faint. Do not faint because you got a bad doctor's report. Do not faint because you don't have the bill money. Do not faint because it did not work out the way you thought it was going to work out. It is working out the way God designed it to work out. And just because it hasn't happened yet, don't mean it's not going to happen. It's just not the time right now. But at the right time, says the Lord, I will make it happen. So you just haven't reached your time yet, but you on your way. Allow God to continue to prepare you and to position you, but don't faint. Don't give up.
I
And that's what
like
I'm gonna
to
leave with.
acknowledge the weakness and fall into the strength of God. Yeah. Yeah.
We got to.
Uh-huh.
We must. We
It's almost
must.
like a damsel in distress, you know. She kind of just has to lean on whoever the stronger person is, you know. And like you said,
Exactly.
we try to be the strong people all the time. And it's like you can't always be strong. You have to
Nah, you have to.
sometimes
I didn't understand. I didn't understand it until I got tired of being strong. Right? I got tired of being the one that everybody called because they knew I'm the strong. You know what I mean? And I got tired of it because I was trying to do it in my own might. That's the first problem.
mm,
We be doing it in our own might and we don't even realize we're doing it in our own might, right? We just continuously do it and do it and do it, not realizing that's what you're doing. But because I was doing it in my own might, I got tired of it. I'm like,
mm,
I don't want to be the strong friend no more. And God said, who told you you had to be?
yeah,
Like literally, that's what he told. I'm like, I don't want. He said, who told you you had to be?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, did I tell you be strong? Like, I didn't tell you. No, no,
Yeah,
no, no. So it's okay to acknowledge that I'm weak because that's when God step in. He been waiting on that.
most definitely.
He been
Right,
waiting on that. But we trying to show off for people. We want people to think. When God said you run about the wrong things, baby, people can't help you.
right. And
They
God
can't help you.
allow him to be God. That's why he's God.
Exactly. That's
As
why
long as
he's
he's God.
God.
Oh, so you saying you got me? Okay, I'm gonna allow you to have me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one
That's
that
it.
allowed me to have me. Because a lot of times we take on a lot of things that we're not even supposed to be carrying.
Yeah, a lot of things, especially other people's problems. Let me leave this one nugget and then we can go.
No,
Let me
you
tell y'all one thing I have learned through our ministry, through our life. We are not burden carriers. We do not carry people burdens. Okay? Please hear me when I tell you. We just travel with them. We bring them from one place to another. We are not burden carriers. We travel with them. They bring it to you. You bring it to God. It is not yours. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Or if they ask me, then it must be they need my help. They do. And guess how you gonna help them? You gonna bring it to God. And guess what God do? If it's for you to do anything further, God gonna give it to you.
yeah,
God is gonna give it to you. God gonna say, I need you to do X, Y, and Z for them. But it is not up to you to carry people burdens, carry people problems. That's not. They bring them to you, and you bring them right on over to God.
right.
You travel with them. That's it.
Yes, I
We
like
not Jesus. We not Him.
that.
He told us to love. He said, "His last commandment I leave with you to love one another like I love you."
Right.
Right? In my love for you, I'm gonna take your problem and I'm gonna bring it to Jesus because that's how much I love you.
Yeah.
But we think I love you so much that I'm gonna take your problem and I'm gonna fix it. Also,
Right.
now you the master fixer. Now you the carpenter. Now you hung on the cross. You didn't. It's not up to you.
Now you into God out of the equation.
It's not up to you.
Yes. Yes. That's good. That's good.
And that's how you be in God way too. That's how we be getting in God way too, because we think we the problem solver. They
Right.
give me the problem. I got the answer. I know I got it. I can help them. And God said, I ain't tell you. Now you didn't miss out on your blessing because you was supposed to travel it back to God. And that time you spent with God, God was gonna give you something. And you had messed up the whole pattern because you think you know.
Right. Right.
Mm-mm.
Yes. We didn't got
I ain't getting
confused.
in God way or none of that. No, no, no.
You didn't got
Uh-uh.
confused with the position.
Yeah, we didn't got confused in who we were. You know what I'm saying? What we here to do. We
Exactly.
can't change. No, we powerful. Yes, we are. And guess what? Our power, our prayers hold power. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? If I believe in my heart that God's gonna do it for you, guess what God can do for you? He can do it for you. I
Yes.
ain't got to go fix it for you. No. The best thing I could do for you is pray for you. People say, "Yeah, I needed money," and all she could do was pray for me. If God ain't tell me to give you the money, then baby, I did the best thing that God would ask me to do for you with your ungrateful self is to
Right.
pray for you.
Right.
You just needed the money, so now you mad. But God ain't need it. Put it on my heart for me to give it to you. You know
right.
what I mean? Like he ain't say to get. I walk in obedience. If he tell me to do it, I give my legs. I have given my legs. I have
Mm-hmm.
given when I did not have. You know what I mean? I'm still giving right now what I don't have. My money still don't make sense, and I'm still giving, still pouring into people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Amen.
the math ain't mathing. But that's because I understand who God is and I understand my source. So I'm not doing it because I'm expecting nothing in return from nobody else. I'm doing it because I'm expecting God to show up.
Exactly.
Because I know that's how God works with sowing and reaping. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
My husband said, I love her accent.
Oh, thank you. I'm just talking regular. Just talking
Oh,
regular.
yes. Yes. Y'all. This has been good tonight. This has been good tonight. I'm looking at the comments, y'all. No, no husband, you cannot enter, and you cannot enter the giveaway. I'm sorry. And yes, bookmarks they do count. That is merch. That does count. Uh, but man, tonight has been awesome. Y'all gonna
Bless
see
the
more
Lord.
Lady T. Like I said, we done linked up. Is it? I don't link up with everybody, But there are certain people that once we're linked, then I just kind of stay stuck, and so I can admit that.
If it's up, then it's
Uh,
stuck.
exactly, exactly. So y'all be seeing a little more of Lady T. She don't know it, but y'all will. Uh,
I know now.
you know now. I'm giving you the heads up. But same vice versa with her. You know, we can call on each other, and I know that I can text her and be like, hey, I need you to pray about this.
Thanks.
She's that type of woman of God that I know that will get the job done. um
I try my listen with the strength of God. I'm telling you, nobody but
yeah,
God did. Because listen, the Asian won't get nothing done sometimes.
right.
I'm gonna be real, baby.
Hey,
But God will get it done every time.
yeah,
God will get it done every time. I'm telling you.
most definitely. So we've gotten down to the last part of the night, and guess what?
What's up?
Hey man, if you do a virtual
Ooh.
church, I want you to know Tips Tuesdays is the first one I'd ever heard say we put the baskets in the comments.
In the
Hey,
comments, in the
bro,
comments.
I'm done.
It's time to give from your heart. And if you like what you see, give from your heart. Say it's time to give.
All right, so it's time to give.
I love it. I was jamming. I'm like, hey.
Y'all put those baskets in the comments. If you would like to financially give, please do so at Cash App. Tips Tuesdays is right there on your screen. If you would like to financially give a different way, you can contact me at tipstuesdays at gmail dot I keep saying at gmail.com. I'm tripping tonight. Whatever you would like to financially give, this is the time, or whenever you are watching this episode, because some people go and faithfully watch it afterwards. I've been noticing that. Put hashtag replay if you are watching the replay of this. But if you would like to be a monthly sponsor of the podcast, please do so. Contact me. Let me know that you want to be a monthly sponsor. Whatever you decide, I'm not putting limits on anything. I'm not. I don't care if you said I want to give $1 a month. Every dollar counts.
Okay, despise not humble beginning.
1,000 a month. I would
Okay.
definitely appreciate. We don't speak these things on into existence because
Yes,
Tips
ma'am.
Tuesdays is gonna go until God says otherwise. So, um, Tips Tuesdays is the cash app. Y'all, this is July. July is the end of this season, so that we got 3 more episodes of the season. 3 more regular episodes. Now we do have an exclusive episode for the month. It's going to be July 20th. That is on a Monday at 5 o'clock, not a Tuesday. That's what the exclusive episodes are. They're not on Tuesdays. But yes, y'all will see advertisement for that date. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that exclusive episode. Also, like I said in the beginning, the Music Love Awards. Last year we did interviews of the different nominees for the Music Love Awards, and we are doing that again this year. So pay attention to the social media page. I will be interviewing some of the Music Level Board nominees. So look out for those flyers to get to know some of the nominees. Now, when y'all go and vote for me for Songwriter of the Year, first of all, it's going to say Allison Smith, and in parentheses, it's going to say TIPH for Tiff. So just to let y'all know that it's not going to say Tiphani, it's going to say Allison Smith Tiff. Okay, but don't just vote for me. You can vote. There are a lot of other nominees on there. You can go and vote for them also, but make sure you vote for me for Songwriter of the Year. All right. So I am excited about the next few episodes that will be ending out season 9. We are going to be definitely coming back in season 10. So I'm already ahead of myself. I'm at the end of season 10. So I'm at the end of season 10. So, but I am interested in giving y'all more and more of inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. If you have any suggestions that you would like to see on the podcast, hit me up. Let me know. I just might be able to make that work. And as I said, if you would like to give donations to the podcast, definitely do that and show your support. And remember, we have the giveaway going on. So from tonight on to the 28th, for every piece of merch that you purchase, you will be entered into the big giveaway. We will be giving more details on that big giveaway. There it is right now. Now till July 28th, each piece of merch bought enters you in the giveaway. So go to everythingtiffany.com. Go get y'all some merch. Go get y'all some merch. Like I
Go
said,
get y'all merch.
if you want to get the mug, hit me up and we will put in some orders for these mugs. You know, I don't want to be the only one with the mug. And then when you get some of the merch, take a picture with your merch and let me see that you got that merch. You might be on the website, with your picture plastered all over the website. Ah, but okay,
Make
so
sure you get those disclaimers first.
right. I'm gonna start ranting on. I am going to open the stage back to Lady T. If you have any last words of encouragement for the people tonight.
First, I just want to thank you, Tiff. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Most
Thank you,
definitely.
thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. So Tip Tuesday, absolutely had a good time. Really love how you have it structured. Really, really love that. Had an amazing time. I just want to encourage you and the viewers to continue on with consistency. I know sometimes when we remain consistent, we don't always get the immediate results we want to see. However, if you remain faithful, I promise you, God always shows up. It's in the consistency, it's in the faithfulness that God shows up. It's not in the perfection. Sometimes we get confused because we want things to be perfect, and that's why we wait, and that's why we delay, and that's why we don't move. But to God be the glory that you are walking in your purpose. Remain consistent in your purpose, and I promise you that you have yet to see what God is going to do in your life, and for our viewers, for what God is going to do in your life. I'm not counting you out, so don't you count yourself out. God hasn't counted you out. He has tagged you in. Matter of fact, it is your time now. So now is your time to tap in with God, to begin your relationship with God. Is never too late. It does not matter how far you think you've gone down or what sin you think you've done that's so bad and all that. God forgives it all. He forgives it all. You don't have to live in shame. You don't have to live in guilt. You can just tell God. You ain't got to tell us. Stop thinking you got to tell. I know the old church used to be like, come and give your testimony in front of church and ask God for forgiveness. You ain't got to do all that. Baby, all you got to do is to ask God for forgiveness. Repent from your heart to your Father, and God is just to forgive you. It don't matter what other people do. You move on once you have received that forgiveness from God, which is freely yours. It's freely yours. So
Yes.
please remember to remain consistent in your walk with Christ. Trust God above all things and just know. You got to know that you know that you know. I remember the old folks used to say, I know what I know. And for real, I understand that now. Like, you used to think the old people used to be saying stuff. Some people were saying that because they had been lived through some things that I had yet to experience. But now that I know that I know that I know, I'm telling you, man, ain't nothing God can't do. You might not understand it or feel it right now, but I'm telling you, I put my head, like my mama said, I could put my head on a chopping block. God's gonna show up. God gonna show up. He never fails. He gonna show up, and it's gonna be on time
Right.
every time. So I'm just
On
grateful.
time. Whether we think it's late.
I'm telling you, it's
He
always on
knows.
time. Yeah, he knew. Because we not behind. We put things on timelines,
Right.
right? And now it's even worse now with social media because we see our friends that's the same age, they quote unquote have more than us or in different places in life. And we think that we behind. Baby, you are not behind. You are exactly where God wants you to be. And when
Exactly.
it's your time, again, at the right time, I, the Lord, Isaiah 16:22, let it encourage you that at the right time, it's going to be your time.
Amen.
That's
And I
it.
accept that. Yes. Yes. So y'all, we have come to the end of the night. Y'all make sure that y'all tune in. Before we go, y'all put in the comments, live for Tuesdays. Live for Tuesdays.
Yeah,
Hashtag
for
live
Tuesday.
for Tuesdays. This is what we live for. I definitely live for Tuesdays. It's very inspirational for me. I started this podcast off for other people, but then God showed me now this is for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is for
Mm-hmm.
you. While you are inspiring, motivating, and encouraging others, this is for you. And I wait for Tuesdays. And like I said earlier, it's a late night show, but it's worth it. It is worth it. And I mean, I got to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So it's worth it. It's worth
It's
it.
worth it.
It's worth
Mm-hmm.
it. And I'm sure everybody that has watched this episode tonight that you have gotten something out of this episode. Put in the comments what you have gotten out of the comments. Like I said, we working on engagement. Engagement.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all talk to me. Y'all let me know what is resonating with y'all when it comes down to these episodes. Y'all, if y'all have not subscribed to YouTube, go to YouTube and subscribe. Subscribe. You get extra content there. You get the throwback content of Tips Tips Tuesdays live rehashed. You just getting content from everywhere. You getting content on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. You getting it everywhere. Okay, so y'all continue to follow, share, like, subscribe to the podcast. Want to see if y'all, yeah. Okay, 5 a.m. on a Wednesday. Yes, 5 a.m. Yeah, we in there. But yes, I see y'all live for Tuesdays, live for Tuesdays. I see y'all live for Tuesdays.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Mama Tina, I see you logging in. You about to replay this episode. I've been noticing. Shout out to y'all that are supporting the podcast for real. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, we have reached over 10,000 plays, streams, and
Amazing.
downloads for the episodes. So y'all continue to share things out. Continue to just just follow. We have
Mm-hmm.
to be coming on break, so y'all better get all the content that you can right now, the live content that you can. So we are going to end. I hope to see y'all next week, same time, 9 p.m. Central Time on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all bring somebody else with you to the comments, okay? Y'all bring somebody else with y'all to the comments. We live for Tuesdays. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next week.
A little motivation for you.